G, are you?
How many people in here have siblings? How many of you have wanted to get rid of that sibling at some point? Well, I'm going to tell you about why you shouldn't, because being an only child sucks. I was an only child for 13 years. I have a 3-year-old brother, and he's hell on wheels. So, some fast facts about just being an only child. 20% of American families only have one child, and that has increased in the last 20 years. This is since 2011, the census, and it was 10% of American families. They tend to struggle more in kindergarten socially, because they don't have anybody to talk to throughout the day. Like if you're at home in preschool or before preschool and you have a sibling, you can talk to them, you get more socially, like you're not more socially awkward like your friends with your brother or sister at a younger age. When you get into kindergarten, you have nobody that you really talk to except for your parents and your grandparents and their friends or whatever. Then you're going to be more socially awkward in kindergarten, and you do get better. And they tend to get better grades because if your parent has 3 kids, then they have to split that time up of talking to them 3 ways. So if you get an hour of talking to your parent, then they can break that up into time to talk about grades and stuff like that. So they can dive more into more specific things, and one of those things is grades, so they can keep on you too, because they don't have to worry about their other kids. So misconceptions about being an only child is you get anything and everything you want, especially like Christmas and birthdays, and you're spoiled, which isn't true, and you have it easy, but chores definitely don't agree with that. So holidays and birthdays, you do get more Christmas presents a little bit, but it's not like you get 3 presents. If you had 2 brothers and sisters, you get 25 presents because you don't have any. Like, they're a little bit bigger presents and whatever, but they're not like a truckload of presents. And it's a lot less fun opening them because you open it and you're like, oh yeah, this is fun. Like, what am I supposed to do? You got more presents to open, and your parents are the only one that's there to watch you. Like, you can't really have fun with them, with your brothers and sisters, if it's only you. And you have to pay more for presents for your parents, which kind of sounds like, oh, poor me, but it's just a little thing for that. So your social life, you are better at making friends when you get towards like middle school and high school and whatever, because you want to have somebody there and have a better relationship with somebody, and you know how to. Your parents monitor everything you do. Your parents will more times want you to go out and do something, and you connect more with older people. Like I said earlier, you'll connect more with your parents' friends more than like your parents' friends' kids most times. And you get really good at video games, and puzzles are fun because you're by yourself all the time. When you get into trouble, it really sucks because they're always extreme. Like and all the blame goes on you. You can't blame dropping a dish or something and your parents hearing a loud crash. Like, oh, it was him. Oh, there's nobody there. Like you can't blame anything on anybody else. And so what about it? It isn't always that great. People are always saying, oh, I wish I was an only child. My siblings are terrible. It's always noisy. And I just wish they were gone. You don't wish they were gone because you don't have them when you get older. When you get older and you move out, like it's just you and then either your girlfriend or your wife eventually, or your boyfriend and husband, like your significant other. So you don't have that relationship with everybody that you did before, and you definitely don't take them for granted. Like I said, I've got a 3-year-old brother, and I wouldn't trade him for the world. When I was younger, I always wanted to have a little brother. I was like, I wish I had a twin, because I didn't want somebody that was so young that I couldn't do anything with them. But don't ever try to get rid of your siblings. As much as they drive you insane, and you just want to get them out and lock the door, and don't do it, because they're fun and you don't get them forever.
Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done.